See, the film will go through happens beyond the diaspora in phases and stages. And exactly like what we did on My Name is Khan, we would want to do on this particular film.
Deepika and Arjun, yeah. Hi. Seems like you guys had too much fun and you guys have got lots of freedom on the sets. So, independence is coming up. So what is freedom for you guys? And how do you prefer to celebrate that day?
I love how you made it seem like you're pertaining it to Finding
about
Fanny.
The film and then it became
And then you've gone so smartly into कि आप एक bite दे दो Independence Day पे. नहीं वो तो बिल्कुल देंगे पर इन्होंने जो घुमा फिरा के सवाल किया I like your style, madam. Ladies first. That's freedom, see? Ladies first. Respect women, give them the right to do what they want. Come on.
It's sad that we even have to see it.
That's also true, actually, yeah.
So I answer about the film or the Independence Day bite?
About the freedom. What is freedom for you and how do you prefer to celebrate that day?
I think freedom is what I had said earlier to one of the other questions, which is to be able to just be yourself, express yourself, and be confident about the person that you are and to be able to be that. For me, that is freedom.
The last two questions for you.
Wait, he didn't answer.
Yeah.
You need an answer?
You.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing she's saying. What happens is it's to each his own. At the end of the day, we live in a democratic country and you correlated with the film, so I can say it's about enjoying yourself. That is what freedom is, where you can express yourself, enjoy yourself, do what you feel like and not be answerable beyond a point. And I think that's what freedom is in today's day and age. You're your own master of your own destiny. You make your choices and live your life. For me, that is what absolute genuine freedom is.
Hi, Deepika. Here.
Hi.
Deepika, you share a very good rapport with Homie and Anaita as well. Other than this, what really attracted you, to do this film? Probably you could talk about your character in the script that really attracted you.
I think for me, character is second. For me, what really drew me to the film is the fact that a director wants to tell this story, and I want to be a part of that journey to be able to tell that story. The thing is with Homie, he's so sure of what he's doing that you start believing in his vision. See.
No, sir.
And I think he narrated it to me at a time when I was looking for something slightly different from what I've always done. And what I found the most challenging, like I said earlier, was to be able to perform in English. It's a very different feeling. And yeah. But most importantly, I don't think any of us thought about it so much. He narrated, I liked it, he was ready to produce it, and we went ahead with it. I don't think any of us have thought through it so much.
If I can just add to it without... I think what's nice is it's a very simple story, but the tonality that he selected and the interpretation that he has makes it unique. If he tells the story in 5 lines, it might seem like a very simple story, but he's gone about telling it in a very, his own personal, unique way. He's gone for that, and I think that's what is nice about it. That's what I like personally about it. So the language is, beyond a point, the language is not something that is, ये नया है. It's not only the language कि हमने English में किया film इसलिए नई picture है. It is the way he's telling the story is new. And the way the characters are etched out, that is what is new in the simple story. They know about the remuneration, about your dates. Are they managing your career also?
When am I starting the film? What is my start date? I have no idea. आपको ज़्यादा पता है. आपको किसने बताया? हाँ? पढ़ा. किसने लिखा? It's not true. I think when you're making a film, it's the process of making the film and the kind of hard work and effort that goes into making a film. I don't think any of us actually sit down and say, oh, I'm going to give 31.5 days for this film. Sometimes you finish earlier, sometimes it takes longer to complete a film. I think the aim and the mission is to complete the film, and to make a good film. I think that's what we all aim to do. It's not the number of days.
Deepika, same time, like जैसे आपने कहा कि आप कोकन से बिलिंग करते हैं. Who's the design your clothes? Is there any input for your side? आपने जैसे कहा कि आप कोकन से बिलोंग करते हैं, तो आपकी डिजाइन कितना इनपुट था आपके क्लोथ्स में?
अभी भी कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
कपड़ों के कपड़े हैं, कौन आपके जो क्लोथ्स है किसने डिजाइन किया और कितना इनपुट था?
For which film?
This film, because it belongs
For Finding Fanny. Anaita.
I like how you pointed towards Homi and said Anaita.
Dinesh,
I work with her on almost everything that I can, and with Finding Fanny, I think it was a given. There was no way that anyone else was going to do it, and I think she's done a fantastic job.
Dinesh, here.
Deepika and
Dinesh.
Hello. Deepika, Arjun.
Dinesh,
This is the last question for the evening.
You've produced movies like Cocktail and now, this movie, which is very international. Probably you could share some experience of, producing the film like this.
Actually, the first film we made, and that also Homi directed, was a film called Being Cyrus. So I think for us, it's very important to find a story and then back the director to make it in the best possible manner. So what's interesting, like Arjun said, the story might be simple. Homi's take makes it interesting. But it's something that everyone said. This story talks about, finding a point to your pointless existence. And that's something I think today, in the era of technology, everyone will relate to. And therefore, the decision also to take it wider than we thought it was. So I think it's the story. If it's a story that evokes a sentiment, you should make it.
Thank you so much. Thank
Deepika,
you, media.
last question. Deepika, you're.
No, we're done with our question and answer round. Thank you so much.
She's asking a question. You want to ask me later?
What is your question, ma'am? What is your question?
Deepika.
Come ahead and ask it.
Deepika? Yeah.
No,
My question is... Hey, rukna.
Can we have all of you on stage, please?
Deepika, my question is that it's almost 1 year completed of Chennai Express, and the
over, 1 year's over.
Yeah, the Minamma character is, everybody is liking that character, and also recently Kareena Kapoor had said that I want to be a part of Chennai Express sequence. So what is your take on it? What would you like to say about it?
I think it was kind of an emotional day for us. It was yesterday or day before, I think. And I remember speaking to Shah Rukh and Rohit, and we were all BBMing each other because it was a lovely journey, not just the success of the film, but also the process of making the movie. And yeah.